What's up everyone, this is Nicole Glass and today I'm going to talk about this light right here, the Zhiyun Molus G200. I needed a key light both for my YouTube video setup as well as photography and video shoots, and this light has far exceeded my expectations. The G200 is a bicolor 200 watt COB video light, but it can be used for photography as well. So we're gonna test out this light and use it in 3 different ways. 1, for an indoor photo shoot. 2, outside in broad daylight. And 3, for a YouTube video setup. So full disclosure, I received this light in exchange for this video, but I have the creative freedom to say what I want about it. So first off, this light is the smallest 200 watt COB light on the market, and it's also extremely portable. It weighs only 4.21 pounds. This is much less than similar lights in its category. Just look at how small it is. It also features a full-size Bowens mount, which allows you to use lots of different affordable lighting modifiers and accessories. It comes with a very convenient carry case for the light, adapter, power cable, and reflector. This is the reflector that it comes with. So let's go ahead and take this light for a shoot while I talk a little bit about it. So today we're taking photos of my friend Jackie, who's an incredible Latin dancer. She has her costume with her and a couple of other outfits, and she usually dances with a partner, but today she's just gonna strike a couple of poses for us and maybe do a little bit of dancing by herself. While she does that, we're gonna test out this light in a variety of different ways. We might place it in different positions and just see what we can come up with. Our backdrop today is just my living room, which has a very cool orange background. So the light is currently off right now, which is why we have these horribly unflattering shadows in our faces, but we're about to turn it on in 3, 2, 1. Ooh, that's bright. That's better. So are you ready to shoot?
Yes, I am.
So the light draws a maximum of 320 watts. The body and the controller are separated, and you can easily hang the controller off of your light stand or somewhere else to adjust the settings. There's an on and off switch and 2 knobs, one to control the brightness and one to control the temperature. This could easily light up a large room. So I actually purchased a parabolic softbox to diffuse the light, so we're gonna use that for the shoot. So for this scenario, I chose to use a brightness of around 34% with a softbox. I also tried out different temperature settings. Ultimately, I liked the look of 3600 Kelvin. Just a quick note, when setting your variable color temperature, just make sure to match your camera to that. Don't use auto white balance. For these photos, I used the Molus G200 as the key light. I also played with 2 small tube lights just to add a little bit of extra light from the side, and in some of the photos to add a little bit of color. I tried positioning the Molus G200 in different places just to get different looks. For some photos I placed the light on the side, for other photos I placed it head on. I actually don't do studio photography much, but I did find that working with this light was easy and fun and very beginner friendly, and I love the way that the photos came out. Just to see how bright this light was outside, I took my friend to the deck of my backyard and tested it out for just a minute. It was so bright, I was worried that I would wake up the neighbors, so we came back as fast as we could. This light definitely has the potential to light up our backyard, the neighbor's backyard, and probably their neighbor's backyard as well. Next, I wanted to try out this light in the middle of the daytime in my backyard. So I went out there around 1 p.m. or so, really harsh light to test it out. I do have power outlets outside my house, so I was able to plug it in there, but just be aware of the fact that this light is not battery operated. It does require that you plug it into a power outlet. So here's a side-by-side comparison of a little video clip I took both without the light and with the light. So there are uses for this light outside, even in the middle of the day. It was able to get rid of some of those shadows on my faces and overall create a much nicer image. Now, a couple days later, when one of my friends stopped by, I had him quickly pose in the backyard to test out the light again at a different time of day. This was just a few minutes before sunset. Here's a video with no lighting, and here's a video with the Molus G200. And just for fun, I jumped in front of the camera as well, and we took these 2 photos both with and without the light. For these photos, we were using the diffuser, and I actually cranked up the brightness to 100% just because we were outside. It was already pretty bright out there. But when we're inside, we definitely don't need to use it at 100%. And finally, I decided to set up the light in my office to create a future YouTube video setup. Okay, so the Molus G200 is set up now in my office space. The light is actually right behind the camera, just slightly elevated. And this is basically the only light I am using to illuminate my face. The brightness is only at 20%, but I find that this is all I need for, the lighting that I'm trying to create in my office. Behind me, I just used a couple of other things to add some color to the background. I have 2 tube lights. I have these little colorful lights taped to the back of my computer, and I have a little neon light sign up there on the shelf. So that's basically it. The Molus G200 is perfect for my YouTube studio setup. I can film videos with this as my primary light, and I think it's perfect for creators. The G200 can be controlled by the ZY Vega app. This is actually great if you're filming yourself and you want to adjust the settings, but you don't want to get up out of your chair and go use the controls. So I can actually just do it from my phone. There's also a couple settings down there that allow me to select different modes: daytime, tungsten lamp, modeling light. And here we have 100% brightness, 6% brightness. I love this app. You can just turn it on and off. Super practical. So the light actually has a cooling system to prevent overheating, but you can't hear it at all. I actually had to check and see if it was working because I knew about the fan, but I didn't hear it. So I went and I looked, is anything going on? Is it even turned on? And it was, the fan was blowing, but it was so quiet that I didn't realize it. The quietness of the fan is an important factor if you're looking for a light that you want to use in combination with video making, where you want to keep the background noise to a minimum. So if you're a photographer or a videographer and you're looking for a small, portable, and extremely powerful light, then I highly recommend the Molus G200. So this light currently goes for $379, which is actually a very decent price for the kind of powerful light you are getting. And overall, I love everything about it. I love the portability. I love how small it is. I love that it has a Bowens mount and very easy to use controls. And I highly recommend it for anyone who needs an affordable video light. So the link to this light is in my description below, as well as in the pinned comment. So go ahead and check that out if you want to read more about it, or if you're interested in getting one for yourself. So if you enjoyed this review, please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you are new here. All my future indoor videos will be filmed using this light as a key light, so you'll be seeing more from it in the future. Just a little fun fact that I actually noticed by accident. As I was trying to quickly charge my son's glow-in-the-dark stars, I thought, let me put them in front of the Molus G200. And I kid you not, this light charged these little glow-in-the-dark stars in just a few seconds. So if you have kids who like glow-in-the-dark stars, this light can charge them super fast. That speaks to the brightness of this light. Definitely a cool little perk that I did not expect.